Hey, welcome back to another video. We are picking up right where we left off in the case study, watching me sell a product on Amazon live before your eyes. So I did a little bit of footwork in the background. I've been sick for the past week, so we're basically right where we started. We just found the product that we wanted to do last time, rustic tissue box cover. And I have done a little bit of research on my own over the past couple days where I can. So I have a couple updates for you guys, some things that I thought were interesting and we can look into. But today we're mostly going to be going over sourcing and reaching out to suppliers for this. So if you're interested in that, stick around and let's try and get this video to 150 likes. Last time you guys smashed that goal. Really got a bunch of likes really quickly, so that was awesome. It does help me grow as a channel and it supports the algorithm to get this video out to more people. So if you like what you're seeing, don't forget to subscribe, and without further ado, let's jump right into it. So rustic tissue box cover, we've just searched that on Amazon here, and here's the results. Now I was playing around with how we can get the best search term for this because, well, I kind of just gave it away. But rustic tissue box cover, let's just keep this number in mind. So 1,300 for Bless You tissue box cover, and we'll touch on that in a second. We go rustic tissue box cover, and we just load from search history since I did it not too long ago. So right here, there's only 476 monthly searches for that. So it's not a great keyword. Mostly what we're going to be getting, trying to rank for ideally is going to just be tissue box cover. It's coming in at around 20,000. So right here, tissue box cover, 23,000 searches per month. Rustic decor, 28. And we start, as we go up in search volume, our relevance starts going down. So we're trying to find a happy medium here. What's the best keyword to use? Now, farmhouse bathroom, rustic bathroom accessories. Now, these are all things we can start bidding on. But as of right now, we want to find the most relevant one to just the product we're trying to narrow in on. So for the sake of this video, rustic tissue box cover is fine to look at. Just know that when you're trying to rank, because we're really only looking, all I'm doing here, let me explain myself, is I'm looking for the ones that are rustic and seeing which ones are doing best. But what we're ultimately going to try and rank for would be this. So I'm really just cherry picking out the rustic ones by hand, because that's the design we're going for and we're trying to fit into. If we just searched rustic cover, this is what we got. So we see some of the rustic ones popping up here, along with some other styles. We got a bamboo one. Cool. So let me go over what I noticed with you over the past couple days. So if we go back and we change this to, or we don't have to change it even. Just pull up Jungle Scout right on this rustic tissue box cover search, and let's see what we get. So there's one that caught my attention right here, this guy. So remember we touched on the whole galvanized thing last time? He's only selling one tissue box, galvanized, $16.49, so really high price. These are only about $3 a unit. Got 4 reviews. He started selling December 20th, so I have done a little bit of research on him. He's doing really well. There's a couple differentiations. They're all galvanized. This one's bronze, and then just 3 different patterns on the galvanized tissue box. So if we go down here and break down his selling history and his sales rank history and price history, you see he had a good launch strategy. He's doing it exactly how I launch my products. It came in, it went live. He had a low price, $12.99. He rocked the low price for exactly 1 week. And then he jumped up $2 because he was gaining sales traction. So he said, hey, if I'm gaining traction, then let me try and price a little higher and increase my profit. He did so. For the next 2 days, next 48 hours, he kept making the same amount of sales. So he said, let me go up again. I'm going to go up just $1 more. And he did so. And they stayed up $1 more for the next 2 weeks. And then he went up another $1. So now he's at 16, or he went up, let's see, 49 cents. 16.48, and then he's been at that for the last month or so, a little less than a month. Now, if we come and look at his profit margins, next thing I want to know, product cost. We were guessing we could get these for $3.50 per unit with shipping, and just to be safe, we'll say 4.5. You have over 100% ROI, about 30%. That's not ideal, If we could get it for 3.5, that would help a lot. We go up instantly to a 162 ROI. We want to make sure we're at least doubling our money with private label, so I wouldn't go below 100 ROI. For instance, if it was going to be 5.5 per unit, that'd be too much. And granted, this is at his current price. So what I was thinking is, hey, why don't we try and get 2 boxes for maybe $6 a unit. But then let's sell a 2-pack for $25, so $24.99. And if it's really going to make that much difference, we get to put it there. So now we have a $10.41 profit per unit. Net margin is now 41%, and the ROI is 173, so even closer to a 200% ROI, which is great. That's really the goal, but if it's only going to work out to be that it's a 100% ROI, you're doubling your money every dollar into $2 out, then perfect. So that was my train of thought. It was fairly simple. It was just because what happened here is we have a lot of these successful listings, like the most successful ones doing 2-packs. This is the best listing for rustic tissue boxes. He has 1 white, 1 black, 1 brown. 2-pack. It is literally the same exact listing that's on Alibaba. If we were to go search rustic tissue box. And did you see his sale price? He's selling for over $26. Where is that? Where did I go? Too much stuff open here. $26.95. So he's actually at 27. Let's go try and find out. I think we could do this fairly quickly. I found his exact listing on Alibaba the other day when I was looking. Oh, it's right here. It's even got his differentiation too. So look at this. So it's a pack of 2 for $4.90 to $8. So this is actually his first picture here. That's just that picture. Exactly. And then those are his variations, the black and the white. So it's as simple as that. He's doing $26.95. There's really no one competing with him. There's a couple other 2-packs. But then I was thinking, hey, let's take what's winning here. This guy with 4 reviews. Where is he? Right here. He's doing galvanized. He's only got 4 reviews and he's doing 16 for just 1. So I can definitely sell 24 for 2. And we'll do a 2-pack of galvanized. So that's my idea. That's my differentiation. The galvanized, every time it pops up, is doing really well. There's another one, just one, doing 200 sales per month. And you can see how far and few between they are. Right, so there's only a couple of those and they're doing really well. So I think if we did a 2-pack and took the characteristics of the current bestseller, doing a 2-pack, but did it with the option that is dwindling, that would be a good idea. Dwindling as far as sellers, not customers. So we're pretty much going to leave it at that. So now let's go and try and find that. I did do a little bit of work, and in the future we could launch, if this goes well, other variations with wood and all that. But as of right now, I think I'm going to stick with the galvanized thing. Cool. So what I was saying is I have been looking through Alibaba, trying to make this part a little bit easier. And just like this, just searching galvanized or rustic or wooden tissue box. And I bookmarked a few. Just bear with me here. I'm trying to remember why I bookmarked this one. There must have been something that I liked. So he has bamboo. He has a lot of different woods. Okay. Yeah, so he just has a lot of different bundling opportunities. So he has all these different designs. That's a really nice 2-pack, actually. This would probably do really well. It's a new wood grain. It's like a whitish. That type of farmhouse wood always sells so good on Amazon. You get in front of the right customers, of course. Bear with me. I'm probably not going to go as long today because I do still have a little bit of a sore throat. You can probably tell my voice is all sinusy, but we'll see what we can get done. We'll probably send out a few inquiries to some suppliers, see what they have to say, get some quotes, and then we'll come back and just double check. So basically the process is I find a product, I like the market, I come up with a differentiation, I reach out to suppliers, I get real-time quotes. So I want to know exactly what the price is going to be with shipping, And then I'm going to come back to Amazon and reanalyze the market with my new price in mind. So let's just, I had another one here. What was this one? Oh, that was this guy. Okay. Oh, you know what I did? Hang on. I have it in my favorites. That's what I ended up doing. I didn't bookmark it. Yeah, perfect. Here we go. So we could see a 5-year supply. Here has a galvanized one. I think that one will do really well. Here's another one that I found. It's a stainless steel hammered design. I think if we wanted to come in swinging for just tissue box cover, this would be a good mix because it's not just farmhouse. It's got that a little bit more of a stainless steel look, so it could be a good contender, but it's still kind of got like that dented, hammered look, so it could be, farmhouse decor as well. So that one's kind of something I wanted to look into as well. So why did I contact this one? Or why did I bookmark this one? Favorite it, whatever. I think I just liked that wood grain. Yeah, that wood just looked really nice to me. It looked like it was constructed well, and it was a color that I wasn't seeing on Amazon. This kind of, what would you call this? I guess it's pine, but there's a wash on that. So what we can do actually, we reach out to all these. Why don't we say, contact all 4 of these guys, see what we get for quotes, and we'll go from there. So what we can do is go take our template here, and I will leave this linked in the description, if I remember. So basically, I'm not going to read this, but all I'm going to do here is fill in the blanks. So if you've ever used one of my templates, you'll know how easy that is. So let's just go for 300. We don't need to do a big 500 order. We could even start, a good tactic is kind of go low at first. And then even if you're planning on getting 400, you kind of use that as leverage. So say, look, I was originally only going to order 200, but if you give me a better price at 4, then I'll order 4, even if that was your original thought. Cool. So let's go here, add picture as attached. So we could copy this whole thing. We'll reach out to this one. It's that $1 to $2 per piece. That would be amazing. A 2-pack for $2. Sell it for 25. Okay. So these bullet points, don't really need them because we're just curious about this. What we will say is our company is interested in working with you, become the supplier of the following product, picture attached. We would like to create a 2-pack of this product. Each unit equals 2 tissue box covers packaged together in one box, in one retail box. Great. What is the cost if we order 250, 500, and 1000? Are you able to print our logo on the product packaging? Are you able to print / sticker our Amazon barcode onto the product? Packaging. I'm just noticing things here. How long will it take to manufacture and package 500, 1000, and 5000 units? Now this was actually kind of a blend of 2 of my old templates, so we want to make that line up with the last thing we just asked for. So the version you'll be getting down below will have all this fixed already. Are you able to work with DDP shipping terms? Great. And then perfect. So we asked for how many units? What was the cost per unit of 250? So then that's what we'll put here, and that's what we were changing before. Great. And then we'll put this actually high. So all these little tricks. And then don't forget to attach your image. So we haven't gotten one yet. Let's go get that. What you can do is just take their image and send it to them, just so they know exactly what you're talking about. I just think sometimes with the language barrier it does help. Great. Attach image. Perfect. Alright. Awesome. So we're going to actually now copy this and send it out. Because then what we can do is now we can go to the next supplier, different supplier here, and go ahead and put the exact same thing in because we're contacting them actually about the same exact product. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take their picture instead this time. Ooh, they have some cool designs. Look at that one. That's like a very good differentiation. I really like this one too, brushed steel. Okay, yeah. So this supplier is looking good here. Okay, perfect. We'll add our new attachment. And send. So you see when we do this in bulk now, instead of contacting a supplier, waiting a day, you don't end up working with them, contacting a supplier, waiting. You just get all your answers at once, which is great. And we could do this too. So we'll actually say this exact quote will work, just because we said 2-pack of this product. And then we'll get a quote for the wooden style as well, because I did like this. And what we can do is let's go see exactly tissue box, the different wooden ones that they do have. So like for instance, this one was doing really, really well. So I want to get a quote for this one. And let me show you what I was talking about. Maybe we can find that. Instead of just saying it was doing really, really well, go ahead and try and find that one. Right here. So craft cart. Yeah, again, low reviews, crushing it, just selling one of those, which is crazy. It's $24.99, just one. You saw the prices there, $3 per unit or something. And let's just go ahead and, we have too much of this open. There we go. We're going to take this image. Great. Let's actually just go contact them about the right one. So we can go like this here, and we'll get rid of that one. Same template, 500 units. The reason, if you're wondering why I put 500 there, it just kind of prioritizes it. If someone puts 50 there, they might go for yours first. Even if you order less, it's all good. Great. So we said a 2-pack of this, same principle. I think the 2-packs make sense. And it's not just me thinking that. They actually really do sell well. Like, this is a good first picture, by the way. There's spatial distance, and like that's how your Amazon pictures should look. Like, I actually don't like this kind of top-down picture with the little big blue 2-pack badge. I think that looks kind of awful. That's a better angle, but this is the best 2-pack picture I've seen. Is the way it's rendered. So we'll talk about that more when we start doing the listing. And this light color could be good too. See, we have a bunch here, eco-friendly, so we can market it that way as well. This one actually looks really nice. It looks very like polished. Not literally polished, but like the design, it doesn't look as manufactured, if that makes sense. Looks like smooth, something you'd buy at like Marshall's. Okay, so we sent out our templates. It's just a waiting game now. In the meantime, you know, I've already done these things, but good things that you should do is, for something like this, it just is a tissue box cover. There's no patent, right? Some listings may say that. I've checked into it. They're expired, or it's just a design patent. So like, for instance, you can't get a patent for a wooden box. So maybe someone has, like, for instance, what you could patent would be the one we saw before that had the legs on it. This, technically you could patent that. So just be aware of those. This is actually an Indian supplier here, so avoid some tariffs. That'll be nice if this company ends up working out. So we'll see. Now it's just a waiting game. I'll make a new video once we get replies from them, and then we'll start moving forward from there. Once we have an actual quote, we'll come back, reanalyze, come up with a strategy for launch, and then potentially start an order. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. On the right here, you can see there is a spot to sign up for my one-on-one calls. You can also subscribe if you enjoyed this video and are looking forward to future videos in the series. Don't miss them. Go ahead and subscribe down below. Hopefully you guys are having a great start to your week. I know I am. So later.